Ed, yeah, take us through a lot of these hot headlines coming through. Key takeaways.
Yeah, key takeaways is it's done. You know, shareholders of note will receive $54.20 for each share that they hold. You know, we've known throughout the course of the day that the paperwork was done and signed, right, and that the debt financing came together Tuesday through Thursday. All of the equity investors or co-investors had transferred the funds. I think the MSCI, right, also gave notice that Twitter shares would be suspended on November the 1st, which is still some time away. But, the NYSE had already given notice that trading would be suspended pre-market open Friday. So, you know, all the signs were that this was moving ahead. And in, you know, the latest action, according to sources, Elon Musk has cleared shop, right? The top names in the C-suite, including the chief legal officer, chief legal counsel, CFO, and then crucially the CEO, Parag Agrawal, have all been terminated or they've left the company. So it's a new era for Twitter under Elon Musk.
Ed, let that sink in. That was a tweet that he said on the first day going into the Twitter headquarters. And I think investors are still trying to sink in this latest news of this C-suite out the door. What are you hearing on who could actually potentially replace these positions now at Twitter?
Yeah, I mean, in the first instance, we think it's likely that Elon Musk will have a role at the company, right? We know that he's been in and around the building for the last 24 hours. Kurt Wagner and I reported that actually he has a small army of Tesla engineering talent in the building this week, working with Twitter's engineering and product teams to better understand the Twitter platform, the code, essentially. You know, we're even hearing situations where, like, a Tesla engineer is buddying up with a Twitter engineer to kind of sit down so that they can walk each other through the underlying code that powers Twitter, which is quite a thought. Look, some of the co-equity investors that bought into this deal were big names in Silicon Valley, many of them longtime allies of Musk. We thought it's possible that he brings somebody in, but we just don't know at this stage.
Right. Ed, anything else we're missing? And apologies, I think I missed one of the things you just mentioned there. Are the shares trading on Friday? I think you mentioned they're not.
Yeah, so the NYSE very early on Thursday morning put out a notice, a suspension notice, essentially that the shares would be pulled. I think what we're hearing from sources is that, you know, even if well, the deal's out there now, right? The deal's closed, but the expectation was that it was going to close pre-market Friday. And one of the reasons there was a rush to do that is that it would have been more complicated if the market had opened and the shares had started trading on Friday. So that, I think, is the assumption right now. They will not trade Friday. And then in terms of what comes next, I think we want to know what Twitter, the platform, and Twitter, the company, looks like under Elon Musk, right? The holding company he incorporated to buy Twitter, X, kind of gives us a clue, and we've written and reported about how we believe Musk will move Twitter towards something similar to a WeChat, right? Broader functionality, not just a place where you can send tweets, but where you can do other transactions, you can use other functionality as well. So it'll be interesting to see how quickly that happens.